If you have opened Miro and felt overwhelmed by the giant blank canvas, you're not alone. Most beginners either drop random sticky notes everywhere or use it like a basic whiteboard, and that's why they never unlock the real power. In this complete beginner's guide, I'll be showing you how to use Miro effectively step by step, including boards, templates, collaborations, workflows, and AI tools. By the end, you'll know exactly how to organize ideas, manage projects, and collaborate like a pro. I've included a link in the pinned comment and description which will allow you to sign up and start testing it out for completely free. Now, let's dive in. What is Miro? Miro is an online collaborative whiteboard designed for brainstorming, planning, project management, and remote teamwork. Think of it as a whiteboard, a mind mapping tool, a project planner, a collaboration hub, all in one place. Companies use it for product planning, marketing campaigns, UX design, workshops, and even content calendars. But to use it effectively, you need structure. The first thing I'll be talking about is what is a Miro board. So once you sign up to Miro, you'll be redirected to a dashboard just like this. And this is your Miro board. A board is basically your workspace. Unlike normal documents, Miro boards are infinite canvases, meaning you can zoom in, zoom out, and expand forever. But here's the first beginner mistake. Don't start placing random notes immediately, so don't go over to the left-hand menu option and start adding sticky notes all over the place. Instead, what I recommend you do is follow this structure. So what we're going to do is, the first thing I want you to do once you're here, so I'm going to simply undo this. Once you're on your board, what I recommend you do is use frames to organize everything. To access a frame, you'll go over to the left-hand menu option. Right below the pencil icon, you're going to tap on frame. And frames are like slides inside your board. So think of them as chapters. Now, how to use them effectively? The first thing you'll need to do is choose a frame. So you have different sizes that you can choose from. Let's say, for example, the frame I would like to use is this one, the A4. And let's say I'm going to be creating a frame for each section, and I want 3 frames. One for brainstorm, one for planning, and one for tasks. I can create the frames by tapping here. So I'll create 3 frames. After you have done that, you can rename the frames by simply tapping right where you see frame 1. And from there, you can rename your frame. So let's say, for example, I were to call this one brainstorm. I could type that in right here. And I could call the second one planning. So again, I can select the name. And then I could name the third one. And just like that, you'll be able to label them correctly. After you have labeled them correctly, what I recommend you do is keep content inside the frame. So you can go over to the left-hand menu option, tap on text, and then from there you'll be able to start typing out your frame, or better yet, start typing out your text. So I can type in, create a thumbnail for example's sake, and I could create my brainstorming idea, then I could move them to planning, and then from there I could move it to tasks. Or if it is a case that I would like to add sticky notes inside, I could go over to the left-hand menu option, tap on sticky note, then I could choose the color that I want, and I can add sticky notes inside, as you can see right there. Now, the reason why I recommend you use frames is it keeps your board clean, makes presentation more powerful, and it helps collaborators understand structure instantly. What I'm going to be showing you is how to master sticky notes and mind maps. So to create a sticky note, you'll go over to the left-hand menu option, tap on the third icon from the top left-hand corner, and from there you'll get access to different sticky notes, different colors. So the best practice I would recommend is one idea per sticky note. And you can simply select the sticky note color that you want. After you have done that, you can use color code categories and you'll be able to group related ideas together. So let's say, for example, I have numerous sticky notes that I'm going to be placing right here. So I can add them right here. After you have added the sticky notes, you can tap inside them, and from there you'll be able to type out your text, as you can see right here. So you can type out your text, and I recommend that you keep the text short. Now, to group them together, all you need to do is simply select all of the sticky notes that you have that are similar. So let's say these 3, and you're going to see a toolbar pop up. And to group them, you'll simply tap on Group Objects, and that's how you'll be able to group them. Once you have ideas on the board, use clusterings to group similar thoughts or use mind map templates to structure thinking visually. This instantly turns chaos into clarity. And by the way, to access templates, all you'll need to do is simply go over to the left-hand menu option, and you are going to tap on the second icon from the top, and you can tap on templates and you'll get access to different templates. When it comes onto Miro, by using templates, you'll be able to save hours of work. So you can access templates right here, or when you're just signing up, you will see it on your dashboard also. Inside the template library, you'll find Kanban boards. To access Kanban board, you can tap on Kanban board right there. You also have Agile Sprint Planning, Product Roadmaps, SWOT Analysis, and also Customer Journey Maps. And you can search for different templates by tapping on the search bar right there. And you will see different options as you can see right here. So instead of building from scratch, you can simply search for a template, duplicate it, customize it, and remove unnecessary sections. Now let's say for example I were to select this ideation and brainstorming template. So I'm going to be selecting this one. I'll tap on use this template. After you have selected use this template, you can see right here that it has been added. Now you can start editing your template. So let's say for example's sake I would like to remove a particular section. You can tap on the section that you would like to remove. After you have tapped on the section, from there you can see right here you have a toolbar that pops up. And by the way, when it comes onto Miro, if you were to right click, you can also see quick editing options. So you have the delete option, rename option, duplicate, and different options right here. Now let's say for example I wanted to delete it. I could simply select delete, and just like that you'll be able to delete it. Now let's say for example's sake you want to move it. You can tap on it and you'll be able to adjust it to your liking. As you can see right there, you can also change the text by tapping on the text section. You'll be able to type in whatever you want. So templates give you a professional layout instantly. Another thing that we'll be talking about is effective collaboration in Miro. When it comes onto Miro, this is one of their main features. Here's how to collaborate properly. The first thing you'll need to do is invite team members. To invite team members, you are going to go back to the main dashboard. Once on the main dashboard, you'll go over to the top right hand corner and you're going to tap on invite members. From here, you'll be able to invite members and you can set proper permissions. For example, you can set permissions like viewer, commenter, and editor. Also, when it comes onto Miro, you can use their comments instead of text boxes. What do I mean by that? Let's say for example we were to go onto this Miro board. Comment, all you need to do is simply tap on the section that you would like to add a comment. So for example, let's say I would like to add a comment to this section. And then from there you're going to see the toolbar pop up. And you're just going to tap on comments. You can tap on comment right here. Or you could select comment from the left hand menu option. Then from there, you'll be able to add the person as you can see right there. So you'll be able to add your team member. So you'll simply type in add. Then from there, you can select the team member and you could type out the comment. So let's say for example, view this. Then you'll simply tap on send and that's it. That's how you'll be able to add team member. So mention someone on the task they own and that creates accountability. You also can create run voting sessions. So this is perfect for choosing ideas, prioritizing features, and team discussions. To create this, you'll go over to the top right hand corner and you're going to see the option facilitation tools and reactions. If you were to tap there, you will see the voting option. So you can create that right there. Keep in mind some of these features you will need to be onto the paid plan to use them. And also when it comes onto Miro, you can use the presentation mode. So with this, you'll be able to walk through frames step by step during meetings. So you can tap on present in the top right hand corner. And from here, you'll be able to walk through your frame. So from the bottom of the page, you can see right there. And you'll be able to walk through the different frames so you can see how that would look. As you can see right there. So that's how you'll be able to use the presentation mode. So what I recommend you do is you lock important sections so they don't get accidentally moved. So for example, you can see how it looks right now. Instead, what I would recommend you do is you're going to lock it. To lock a section, you'll simply select the section. So let's say we were to select this section, then you're going to see the lock icon. You'll tap on lock, and that's how you'll be able to lock a particular section. So that will stop it from being accidentally moved. The next thing I'll be showing you how to do is how to use Miro AI to work faster. So let's say for example, we were to go over to the left-hand menu option, and I'm just going to select Miro. And then for example, I'm going to be creating a new board. So once you sign up, this will be your dashboard, and we're going to tap on blank board. Once on the blank board, you're going to see the option right here where you'll be able to use their AI feature. Miro now includes AI features that help you generate ideas from prompts, summarize long boards, automatically cluster sticky notes, and also turn brainstorms into structured plans. So for example's sake, you can use their workflow, you can dump messy ideas, you can highlight them, you can ask AI to organize it, and you can also refine manually. AI speeds up thinking, but you stay in control. Now, once you're finished setting up your Miro board, there are a few basic things that I also want to show you. Let's say for example, you would like to add shapes. You can do that. You can go over to the left-hand menu option, tap on shapes and line, and this is where you'll be able to access this feature. You can also tap on the plus right here. From the plus, you'll be able to get different formats. So let's say you like to add the Kanban board view, you can do that. You can also add docs. You can see different options that you can get access to, as you can see right here. So that's how you'll be able to access these features. Another thing is if you were to go over to the top left-hand corner, tap on the three dots. From here, you can create a new board just like that by tapping on board. You will also be able to export a board, so you can save it as a PDF. You can export it as an image. You can see different exporting options. And also, if you would like to save your board, you can tap on start this board and you'll be able to save it. You can also edit the viewing option, so you can see right there. There are different options that you have right here that you can use. And if you would like to share your board, you can tap on share in the top right hand corner. And from here, you'll be able to save it. Then you'll be able to share it with a particular team member, or you can simply copy the URL and you'll be able to share it. So you see, you can edit the different options, whether they'll be able to only view it, can comment, no access. You have different options that you can choose from. With Miro, you can also embed it on a web page. So you could select embed and you can copy the code and you'll be able to embed it. Or you could select publish and you have different publishing options, as you can see right there. If it is a case that you would like to go onto their paid plan, let's go onto their pricing page. While you can get started for completely free, their basic plan starts off at $8 per month and it can go up to $20 per month. Hope you found this tutorial helpful and informative. If you did, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe, and thank you for watching.